Good evening. This is Carolina from State Adventures. Thank you so much for reaching out with plans for your honeymoon this November. I have reached out to about 30 of our favorite boats, and I have a number of them available for you. And I wanted to start with one of my favorites, and that's the Infinity. So I've put together an itinerary, and I wanted to run through it really quickly just to give you an idea of what it would look like, how things work, what's included. So I hope you can see my screen here. This is the PDF I'm sharing with you. This trip includes a 7-night cruise in the Galapagos, as well as Quito for 3 nights. So you can see a little bit of the mainland and a little bit of the highlights here in the Andes. So November 1st, you're going to fly, take your international flight into Quito. And there, after you get through customs, my team will be waiting for you with a big sign with your name on it, and a private transfer will take you to downtown Quito, which is about a 45-minute drive. And I included the Plaza Grande Hotel. It's a great property in the square, really traditional, great restaurant. If you want something spectacular and want to upgrade, I have another option for you called Casa Gangotena. So let me know if you would like to view that upgrade option. We will spend 3 nights in Quito. So the first day is your arrival. The second day, we're going to go through all the highlights of Quito, like the equator line and the main square and the cathedral. There's so many beautiful overlooks in Quito, so we can tackle it all. This will be just the two of you with your private guide, with a private driver. So you can go at your pace, peek into doorways, go tasting ice cream, have a lovely lunch, which is included. But if you have a specific interest, like perhaps food, then maybe we can go into the markets. If you love art, there's a fantastic museum here in Quito. So we can, of course, tweak it any way you'd like. If you love a little bit of adventure, we can take the teleférico to the top of the Pichicha volcano and have some beautiful hikes up there. So lots to see and do in Quito, and we will arrange all of that for you. And then the following day, we want to take you out of Quito for one day and go down the avenue of the volcanoes to Cotopaxi. It's a national park. It has an active volcano, beautiful lagoons, a traditional ranch where you can ride horses, go hiking, have a wonderful Ecuadorian lunch here. It's a great way to kind of get a glimpse of life in the Andes, and I highly recommend it. If you do not like the outdoors or horseback riding or hiking, then we can still spend that day outside of the city, and we can go to the north, which is Otavalo, largest indigenous community market there. Really wonderful cooking experiences up there. So there's plenty of ways to tweak this trip to make it yours, but I do highly suggest spending some time on that mainland before going to the islands of the Galapagos. And then November 4th, we're going to take you after breakfast back to the airport. We do assistance at the airport with the Galapagos because you will need an ID card, an entry ticket. You will need to go through customs for the islands. There are so many lines and so many things that you need to check off before getting on the flight. So we always help all of our guests with all of those steps and then put you on the flight. It's about 2.5 hours and you land in the Galapagos. Once you land, the team from the actual boat will be waiting for you at the airport, and then they will take it from there. I chose the Infinity for you. It is a very modern, new boat that was built for the Galapagos directly, and this is what's special about it. In the Galapagos, every guide can take 16 people to a specific site, and this boat allows 20 people. And what they do is they have two guides on board, which means each guide can take maximum 10 people, which actually means the smallest and most intimate tours of the islands can happen with the Infinity because they can have groups of 10 instead of 16. It's just such a perk, and I just love it. Each cabin has balconies, so it's really nice, spacious, modern. It's quite a large ship, so the square footage on the cabins are really nice. And of course, there's amenities, there's hot tubs on board, there's indoor and outdoor dining. There's a wonderful chef on board. Everyone I put on the Infinity is quite happy, so I feel very comfortable with your honeymoon on it or any special occasion. And you will be on it for 7 nights. So what do the Galapagos look like? All your meals are included. All the excursions are included. There's kayaking, there's stand-up paddleboarding, there's snorkeling every day, and your equipment, wetsuits are all included. You will get off the boat at least twice a day. One time to do some sort of hike on an island, some kind of walk, as visit a colony of animals, and another one with an opportunity to get in the water. So that might be jumping off a panga right into the water, into deep water where there's maybe coral or something like that. And sometimes it'll be just walking from a beach into the water. So plenty of opportunity to stay busy, but also lots of time to have downtime, watch the beautiful scenery go by. That's why I always suggest having a cabin with a balcony because it's never like you're in the middle of the ocean here. There's always going to be some island visible. There's always going to be something happening, maybe whales or dolphins or something outside of your cabin. So it's really nice to be able to relax on the boat itself, not just on the excursions. Of course, you're going to visit giant tortoise plantations as well before November 11th when we take you back to the airport and you can fly to the mainland and then connect with your flight home. I would love to hear your feedback on what you think about the Infinity. I have a few other boats in my inbox for you. I didn't want to overwhelm you with too many options. So let me know, do the dates work? Does it work with your budget? Maybe you want to have a shorter cruise and spend more time on the mainland. Maybe you want to visit the islands and combine a cruise with a little bit of a hotel at the end and make it like a little vacation with beach time. I'm here to help, so let me know what works and what doesn't. Happy travels.